Hey Dodgers Nation, buckle up because today's video is packed with drama, surprises, and one of the wildest nights we've seen at Dodger Stadium in a long time. Imagine this. You're just settling in for a big-time rivalry game. Dodgers versus Giants, the national anthem is playing, and suddenly the Giants pull their starting pitcher off the mound because he just got traded. And not to just any team, but to the Red Sox. And for who? Rafael Devers. That's right, folks. The San Francisco Giants have made a blockbuster trade for one of the best power hitters in the American League, right in the middle of a series with the Dodgers. So in today's video, we're going to break down this shocking Rafael Devers trade, how it impacts the Dodgers in the NL West race, and the even bigger news swirling around our own team, including a potential trade involving our top prospect, Dalton Rushing. And of course, with the injury list stacking up and 14 Dodgers currently sidelined, especially pitchers, we'll talk about how LA is reportedly in talks with the Rays about Zach Littell and Pete Fairbanks, and maybe even more. So stay locked in, because this episode is loaded. Alright, let's start with what happened on the field last night. The Giants pulled Kyle Harrison, their scheduled starter, just minutes before first pitch. Fans were left completely confused, and then came the bombshell. The Giants had traded Harrison, Jordan Hicks, and other pieces to Boston for Rafael Devers. Sean Yella had to start the game out of nowhere, warming up as the anthem played. Chaos. Meanwhile, back on the field, the Dodgers did what they had to do. Andy Pages crushed a clutch homer literally seconds after the trade was announced, giving the Dodgers the lead in a wild game they eventually won 5-4. And this wasn't just another win. This was a statement. Now, let's talk about Rafael Devers. The guy hasn't even played third base this season for Boston because they signed Alex Bregman in the offseason. That move made Devers the full-time DH, and honestly, you could tell he wasn't thrilled about it. Well, now he's on his way to San Francisco to try and help them make a push in the NL West. From the Dodgers' perspective, this is huge. The Giants were already just 2 games behind us before this series ended. Adding a bat like Devers, a guy who's hit 30-plus homers in multiple seasons, driven in over 100 runs several times, and has a career OPS around 850. That's a power move. We're talking about a guy who's only 28 and under contract through the rest of the decade. The Giants aren't messing around. Now you might be wondering, what are the Dodgers going to do to respond? Well, here's what we're hearing. Jim Bowden from The Athletic just reported that the Dodgers' #1 prospect, catcher Dalton Rushing, is being discussed in trade talks with the Tampa Bay Rays. The Rays are struggling at catcher. Danny Jansen, who they signed this offseason, is hitting just .197, and Matt Thaiss, who they acquired in May, has barely played and is also 30 years old. So they need a long-term solution, and Rushing fits that mold perfectly. Now, before anyone freaks out, yes, Rushing is our top prospect. He absolutely raked at AAA Oklahoma City this season. 308 average, 424 OBP, 938 OPS, 33 hits in 31 games. He also started hot when he got called up to the big leagues in May, with multi-hit games in his first 2 appearances. But since then, he's cooled off significantly, hitting just 194 with 1 home run and 7 RBIs. So the question is, do the Dodgers deal him now while his value is still high, or do they hold on? If LA were to pull the trigger, the most likely targets from the Rays would be relief ace Pete Fairbanks and starting pitcher Zach Littell. Both have had solid seasons. Fairbanks is a flamethrower who could help stabilize a bullpen that's been overworked with all these rotation injuries. Littell has a 3.48 ERA and a 1.12 WHIP in 13 starts. Not elite, but reliable. And here's the reality, Dodgers fans, we have to do something. Our injury list is ridiculous. We've got 14 players on the IL right now. 14. Blake Snell, Tyler Glasnow, Shohei Ohtani, who's still not cleared to pitch, Tony Gonsolin, who just went back on the IL after Tommy John recovery issues, Bobby Miller, Emmett Sheehan, Michael Grove. It just doesn't stop. That's why the Dodgers are also looking into another potential move. Trading for Aaron Civale. According to multiple insiders, Civale has asked for a transfer from the Rays and is being actively shopped. He's not an ace, let's be honest, but he's a solid innings eater. And with how banged up this rotation is, we need a guy like that just to keep the wheels turning until some of the big names get healthy again. And this isn't just about surviving. We're trying to win another World Series. The Giants are clearly going all in. The Braves are the Braves. The Phillies are legit. We can't just hope our guys get healthy and expect to skate by. We need reinforcements. And I want to hear from you all, Dodgers Nation. Should the Dodgers trade Dalton Rushing if it means landing guys like Fairbanks and Littell? Should they go after Savali just to stabilize the rotation? And what do you think about the Giants making that move for Devers? Are you worried? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Give the video a like if you're still riding with the Blue Crew. And don't forget to subscribe so you never miss a single update. We're going to be on top of every rumor, trade, and lineup shakeup as we head toward the deadline. Thanks for watching, and as always, let's go Dodgers.